Yes, he does. But is that why we are opposed to it? Do we feel that he shouldn't have the right? Is that the nature of our opposition? No, it is not the nature of our opposition. The nature of our opposition has to do with the consideration of others. We all know that on September 11th of 2001, there were Muslim terrorists who slammed 2 airplanes into the Twin Towers, knocking them both down. And it has become almost like a memorial for many people. In many ways, a burial ground. And therefore, many people feel insulted that someone would build a mosque near Ground Zero, and I'll tell you why. First of all, what is the Cordoba house named after? The Cordoba Institute, and the Cordoba Institute is named after a giant mosque in Cordoba, Spain. In the 14th century, when Muslims invaded Spain, they tore down a huge cathedral in the city of Cordoba and replaced it with a mosque. This is a common practice among Muslims. In places like India, Hindu temples would be torn down and be replaced with mosques. It's considered a trophy, a triumph against those who would oppose Islam. And that gives us reason to believe that this Cordoba house, which is being built on a site that Muslims have destroyed, that they're replacing it with this mosque, with this Cordoba house, as a triumph, as a trophy. Now, is that the Imam's intention? I don't know that for sure. But I do have reason to suspect so. And if one still doesn't understand the opposition, I would like to bring the issue to another perspective. And that would be to an earlier event, in July of 1995, in Serbia, in the town of Srebrenica, where a group of Serbian paramilitary forces, who call themselves Scorpion, had killed 8,000 Muslims in less than a month. These Muslims were then buried just outside of Srebrenica. They were all given gravestones, and there were 8,000 gravestones in this one site, and it's a memorial to Muslims. Can anyone imagine if an Eastern Orthodox priest, by the way, the Serbs are largely Orthodox, if an Eastern Orthodox priest decided, or a bishop decided, that he wanted to raise up a cathedral and place it right next to that memorial in Srebrenica, how would anyone think that the Muslims would feel about that? I'll tell you one thing. I would be absolutely opposed to it. And I'm Eastern Orthodox. And you may still disagree with me on whether or not this mosque should be built. But I would like all of you to understand why the opposition is there. I'm not asking to agree, only to understand. Thank you.